Hey everyone. So I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about this 21 day alkaline liquid fast that I've been doing. I'm right now on day two. I started yesterday on the 28th, and today's the 29th of July. So I'm just going to go over kind of what I ate, how I've been feeling, and why I'm doing it. All right. So, day one, I started out with just water. I woke up kind of with no really, not a really a lot of time to spare to start preparing like a smoothie or tea or anything. That was Sunday morning, and I hadn't prepped anything at all a few days before to start this journey either. So that was bad on my part. So I came very unprepared. So when I woke up Sunday, my fast already had begun. So I just drank water before I left to go to church. And all day I was at church. Um, the youth department ended up going out to CC's Pizza. Stayed there with them with that. I did not eat anything. Obviously, didn't drink anything either, because I don't drink tap water, and I didn't bring any spring water with me. So I when I got home, it was probably around like 4:30, going on 5 o'clock. So I've done just water fast before. I've done dry fast before, so it wasn't really hard for me. So yeah, when I got home, I made a smoothie, and I wanted to make it very hearty. So this time I actually added chickpeas into my smoothie, which kind of made it a little bit thicker and would fill me up. So I did a sea moss, walnut, hemp seeds, dates, kale, and chickpea smoothie. So it was pretty good. Yeah, and I had that and had it with spring water. For dinner, luckily in the freezer, I had some leftover soup. So that was with kale, pumpkin, chayote squash, chickpeas, onion, and then it was seasoned with like thyme, oregano, and cayenne pepper. So I had that, I thawed it out, and then I just put it in my Vitamix, let it kind of blend up, and I let it blend up, and then I just had that as my smoothie. I'm sorry, not my smoothie, but my soup. So it was just blended, and I added a little bit more water in it to thin it down. It was excellent. It was really good. Um, Later that night, I made a sorbet. So it was a mango and strawberry sorbet, and I added key lime juice, and also excuse me, my foot is itching. I added key lime juice and also agave to it. So that was pretty good. And I just took there's like a little stick that you have, and you kind of make sure that everything is like getting down in the blender so that it can be very, very smooth. And I kept doing that, and I just added just straight frozen strawberries, frozen mango, and the lime juice and the agave, and made like a sorbet. And it was really good. It was nice to have a little treat. So that was good because I'm an ice cream fan. So next time I think I'm gonna try it with like maybe like some frozen cubes of like a hemp milk or walnut cream or coconut milk or something like that. So I'll make that ahead of time. Today was day two, so this morning when I got up, I just had water again. I made tea, but I didn't drink it. So I made like a big gallon of tea, so it's actually still sitting on the stove because I usually let my tea steep overnight most of the time. Um, so I made two different types of tea, so they're sitting there. I ended up making a smoothie before I headed out the door. So that smoothie was a sea moss smoothie. So I had sea moss, walnuts, hemp seeds, dates. I also added in chickweed, which is a type of herb. So I had chickweed to it. Um, Went out, was gone for about maybe 5 hours, had water while I was out, and when I came back, I made another smoothie. So that one was a strawberry smoothie with dates, walnuts, hemp seeds. Y'all can see it's kind of like the same stuff all the time. water, and strawberry. So always the same, pretty much the same thing. Only thing that's gonna vary is like the fruit that I'm using, but the base usually stays the same because I like a milky type of smoothie. So I don't have to make walnut milk to add into my smoothies. I'll just put walnuts in it and have the spring water. So I do my walnuts, my dates, and my spring water, and I let the blender go and I make it into almost like a thick cream. And then I start to add in my if I want like some type of fruit, I add in more water, my ice, and if it needs a little bit more sweetener, I'll add in maybe like a few more dates or just a little bit of agave. Now tonight, I was lucky again because I had some cooked chickpeas in the freezer, and I had made, I think that was Friday, we had ramen. So I made a really nice like concentrated broth from what was it? Some type of dried mushrooms, a seaweed, onion, what else did I put in there? Did I write it down? Thyme, cayenne, basil. So very, very flavorful soup. And I had like made my own spelt noodles to put in it with different vegetables in it. But the broth itself I had strained when I made it for the dinner for the ramen, but I had a lot left over. So all I did for the soup that I'm gonna eat tonight was I blended the chickpeas into that. So that was very, very easy. That was enough to make about, how many ounces are these jars? Let me see. I have a smoothie that this the camera is resting on, and I want to say, I'm gonna just guess, maybe 24 ounces. So I was able to make well over a half a gallon. Yeah, with both of my with both of my soups, to be honest. And then to follow up later tonight, I probably just sip on the tea that I made. So I have some tea in there that I made. One is with it was red raspberry leaf, red clover, nettle, and I think that was pretty much it. The other one was chickweed, nettle, and was it dandelion? I can't remember. I'm always mixing my herbs and stuff depending on how I feel and things like that. But the reason why I joined the fast, someone actually on Facebook, who, she's not an alkaline vegan, but she kind of wants to reset herself and I guess start doing more alkaline foods. She started the fast and I joined the Facebook group and just decided to hop on board. I've done many fasts before, and I thought this one would be pretty interesting. So I, just joined. It's all liquid. So everything is coming from the, approved list through Dr. Sebi and the African Biomineral Balance. So I'm following that to a T, which I do on a regular basis anyway. I'm pretty much I would say about 85% alkaline vegan. Every so often, I may have, I don't know, some chana masala from an Indian place, or I don't know, what else will I have? Maybe a field roast burger at a barbecue, or a field roast sausage at a barbecue, something like that. I'll stay away from the Impossible and those Beyond Meat burgers and stuff. I used to eat them, but I don't eat them now. Because they're just, when you read the ingredients, it's full of crap. But I'm on day 2. I've been feeling pretty good, and I'm excited. I did my starting weight, which was... My starting weight was 150. So yeah, so from my last fast, which is obviously, you're going to gain back some of the weight, but I haven't exercised in God knows how long. Well, I've started back now, but I've put a little bit of my weight back on, but still for the most part, I fit my clothes the same way. They're still a little bit big, but for the most part, I'm relatively the same size. But we'll see how much weight I drop in these 21 days. I feel fine. It's food that I normally eat anyway. It's just blended, and I'm probably eating a little bit less, and I'm not snacking as much. But I'm getting down. Am I getting down more fluids? I would say about the same. I probably will start to drink a little bit more, but I drink a lot of tea and I drink pretty much a lot of water. I'm always drinking this. I have a smoothie like every day. But yeah, my energy is fine. I don't feel hungry. I don't feel sluggish. Mentally, I'm drained, but that's because I have a lot going on. But as far as like tired, as far as like my body, I feel fine. I get up in the morning. There's nothing. But yeah. So if you're, if you have any questions, just, let me know. Comment down below, and then yeah, I can, try to answer whatever questions that you have. Again, remember that everything that I'm doing, I'm following the Dr. Sebi protocol. That is pretty much the lifestyle that I live now. So yeah, so I'll come back maybe tomorrow, but if not, I'll do every like 2 days or so. And then my mom is doing it with me as well. So what I'll do is I'll post our ending video. So she's gonna be doing this for 5 days with me, I believe it is, and she's going off to Trinidad, and she'll try to keep it up as much as she can, but try to eat, just mostly like fruits and vegetables and cooked fruits and vegetables. And then she'll join back after she comes back after her week vacation, and then she'll join back for another week. So at the end of the week, I'll have her to come on, and we'll post that video here on my personal channel, and then also on our business channel, New Legacy Vegan. So if you aren't following us, make sure that you go and follow New Legacy Vegans on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. All right, I'm checking out. Bye, guys.